morning, guys. This is Gary from Lost in the Ozarks. I'm out here again with my friends Dave and Deanne, and today we're down in the Richland Creek Wilderness. It's early February, and on this trip we're going to go see Dogwood Falls right now, and then we're going to go to Native American Falls a little later. So you guys stay with us. We're just getting ready to head out, and then we're going to head out down the trail. And looks like this one's going to be a little bit of a downhill climb. I looked at the contour lines and they're pretty close together, so it's going to be a little bit of a steep climb, but stay with us and I'll start the video back up when we start down the trail. Alright guys, so we're off the road now and headed off down to Dogwood Falls. And there's not really a trail here, but Dave downloaded the offline trail from All Trails, so that's what we're following right now. But we've also got our GPSs to make sure that we're on the right track. So we're heading kind of downhill now, just kind of walking through the woods. But just to let you know, if you decide to go to this waterfall, there's not a trail here either, much like Wild Burrow Falls that we did last week. That was a real bushwhack, and I don't know, this one's a little closer to the road, so it might be a little more popular. We may run across the trail, but right now we're just following what Dave downloaded on his phone from All Trails, and whew, looks like it drops off here. Dave said it's only a quarter mile. Looking at the side of this hill, it looks like it's a quarter mile straight down. This ought to be fun climbing back up. Going, looks like we could have kind of done a little round there. Wouldn't have been quite as steep, but it's gonna be quite the climb out of here. I'm just kind of looks like over here it may not be quite as steep. Let me go over and check this out, but I'm gonna stop the video here for a minute, go check this out and see if that way over there looks a little bit not quite as steep. So I'll be back in just a minute. You guys hang on and we'll be right back. All right, so this is quite the climb down here. It's pretty steep. I'm kind of zigzagging here back and forth because this will not be fun to fall down and slide to the bottom of the hill. Still a little wet and slick. Yeah. The things we do to go see a waterfall. Let's see if I can get back under this. And we're getting down. I'm getting on some slick stuff here too. I'll check that out. It's a cool little mushroom. I can assure you before we come back up, I'll be shedding this jacket. It's supposed to be almost 70 degrees today in early February.
Well, I don't know. We need to make a decision.
What?
We're off track. We need to be back out.
Yeah, we can circle, but right down here it flattens out, and then we can circle back that way. Well, that's not any good to hang on to. Don't put too much weight on those. Found a briar. When we get down here a little ways further, we'll be on the flat. And it looks like we can circle right back around to the waterfall. I'm almost down to the bottom on the flat down here, so that's going to be twice the climb to come out of here. I'm just going to say. And I'm to the point now of needing to take off my jacket. So when I get down here on the flat, take my jacket off. Check the GPS because the waterfall should be over to our left. Made it down that hill. You can see Dave and Deanne coming down up there. Gives you an idea of what we came through. And then the waterfall's over here to the, well, my right, to the left of where we're walking. I'm gonna stop and take this jacket off and get a GPS shot, and then I'll come back with the video. Okay, we got down that steep hillside and we're down here on a relatively flat area, and GPS says the waterfall is right over here. Let me see if I can see it here without my reading glasses. Nope. Alright, so it looks like maybe 1,000 feet over here. And we're gonna go downhill a little more, but found some briars too. Well, at least it's relatively flat for a little bit. So not really anything scenic to see through here, just a bunch of down trees and stuff. So I'm gonna shut the video off and come back when we get closer to the waterfall. Alright guys, we are getting down where I can almost see the creek down here. We've been making our way through a briar patch. And this is, now we've started dropping down again. My GPS says it's about 500 yards in front of us. Oh, excuse me, 500 feet, not 500 yards. That's quite a big difference. About 500 feet in front of us through this thicket. So, we'll make our way down here. Looks like I can almost see the creek over there. Just trying to find a spot that doesn't have a million briars that are going to catch me around the neck. I'm seeing the far side of the creek. And I can hear the water running. Yeah, we're almost down the creek. The waterfall's up to our right here, so I'm gonna cross this little rise. That may be an easy way to get down to the creek over here. But just so you guys know, this one's a bushwhack hike too. There's not a trail down here. So your best bet would be to download one of the offline maps from All Trails, and then load it in your phone. There's not any cell phone signal down here, so don't try to use it online because that's not going to work. There's no cell towers down here. There's no cell signal, especially when you get down off the ridges. Occasionally on the ridges you'll get some cell signal, but down here there's not any cell signal. So unless you have an offline map or you download the coordinates, you're not going to have a map to get you there. And of course, when I'll write an article about this. We'll include the GPS coordinates to where you park and to the waterfall. So if you want to do like us, you can bushwhack it right on in here. Boy, I wouldn't want to come down here in the summer. This thing has enough briars to cut you up. Alright, I can see the creek. And we've got the creek right down here. Bunch of down trees for sure. The water running in off the bank over there. There's a kind of a bluff shelter. I'll check, see how far it is to the. Alright, so it's downstream a couple hundred feet. So we'll go between these rocks here instead of having to try to jump off of one of them. And the GPS says it's right down here just a couple hundred feet, so I think we're going to have to get down to the Go down to the creek here. A cool little creek. Whoa, that was a little slick. I'm gonna stay up here. Try to go around some of this stuff instead of having to go over rocks and stuff down there. At least until I get through here. At least there is water running. We're getting down here. Oh. Bunch of small waterfalls down here. So this is what the creek looks like. We just have to follow the creek downstream for a little bit here. And we should be at the fall. So I'm gonna turn this off right now and I'll bring it back when we get down close to the waterfall. So y'all hang with us. All right, we're down here in the creek. We'll walk around this big rock here. There's a little bit of rock opening. And we are at the top of Dogwood Falls. Look, see which way would be better to go down. I think we can get down there and get a photo. So stay with us. We're gonna figure out if we can get around there, and then we'll be back. All right. So we're making our way along the. If you're looking downstream, we're on the right-hand bank. It looked like it was not quite as steep on this side as going up and around on the other side. So I'm gonna head down below the waterfall here. This is Dogwood Falls, and we're in the Richland Creek Wilderness of the Ozark National Forest. And I'm breathing hard. So I can imagine going downhill if I'm breathing hard, what it's gonna be going back uphill. Oh, I don't know if you can see that through there, but that's pretty. Huh?
You are?
You ain't going down? Okay.
I'm gonna leave this pack here.
Hi guys, so we're here at Dogwood Falls. This is a gorgeous waterfall. Whew, got me sweating. So, the water comes off up there and then flows around here. And then goes on down, and I'm pretty sure eventually it flows right on into Richland Creek on down here ways. So I'm going to take a 360 photo here, step out here so I can get some GPS signal and so I can post it to Google Maps. So this is the end of this portion of the video down to Dogwood Falls. We're going to take some photos here, and then we'll be heading back up and going to Native American Falls next. So I'm going to end the video here. Thank you guys for watching this part, and stay with us because I don't know yet if this is going to be long enough to make 2 videos, or I'm going to just kind of put the 2 together. So we'll see. If it's just one video, thank you guys for watching, and be sure to comment and subscribe. God, I can't keep my eyes off that. That's beautiful. But be sure to subscribe and leave us a comment if you like this video, and stay tuned. If we do a second part, it'll be to Native American Falls, and I'm going to take a 360 photo here, so y'all stick with us.